Okay, this is the inside of our trailer before the slide outs go out. It's 95 in here. I'm waiting for the electricity to be plugged in. And this is always, well, this is a nifty little thing. As you see, the bathroom door won't open unless we put the slide out. I always put this one out first. It helps it go the right way, so that I can make sure that nothing fell back in the bunk room. The Schwintek slide I let my husband do because it's very finicky. I used to do it, but somehow we got it out of sync when we first bought this trailer from the dealership, and it's never been right. And so we can get, when the passenger side slide is out, we can still get to our refrigerator. We just can't get into any drawers here. We can get to the cabinets. The dinette has to go down in order to slide under this lip where the island is. And we put the trash can down here, and the bunk room slide will go out next after it gets the electric hooked up. And once it gets all of the water and the electric hooked up, then I can put out the other slides. Okay, he has the electric hooked up because the microwave just beeped. I always have to push that TV back. And now I can turn on the AC. We have two ACs. Yep, they're both at 80. So there's one AC in there, and then the one out here. So now we wait until he tells me to put the other bunk room slide or the bedroom slide out. This one may be the last one to go out. I really hope when we buy our motorhome that we don't have any Schwintek slides or cable driven slides, but I'm looking at a better quality, so I think we won't have those. This is a nice Brinkley travel trailer that just pulled in over there. It's only got it's got two slide outs, but one on opposing slide outs in the living area and no slide out in the bedroom. But we looked at the fifth wheels, but not the travel trailers. Okay, I've been given permission to put the bunk room slide out. And the first thing I'm going to do is just put it out a little bit because stuff shifts back there all the time. So I'll put it out far enough that I can turn the light on, providing that I don't trip over the trash can, which could happen. And so yeah, we had a few things shift, but nothing that's gonna get caught. I think that's from the up there from the vent, that little foam piece. Unfortunately, the roads here are very bumpy in New Mexico, and I'm sure that we lost that foam piece on one of the bridges where you're dipping up and down. Okay, so we're going to take it out the rest of the way. Actually, we got two. We have never had any trouble with our rack and pinion slides. The only issue we had was a rock that got caught in here. We still have to work on that floor there. But as you can see now, nothing in the way. He puts these tension rods in here so that nothing will shift, and he's got it bungee corded in. So That's why you see those. And we've got them up here on the top bunk too. Yeah, that piece that came down from the vent. No surprise. As you can see, he had this here holding it up there, but apparently the screw came out. So anyway, we still have this one to put out. And the bedrooms. You may ask, how many times a day does Terry have to go up and down these stairs, especially when we're unhooking or hooking up? And it's a lot. I'm gonna shut the door here to try to keep some of the cool air in. And I still can't put out the other two slides yet, so. But at least now we can access our bathroom. That was a really bad design flaw when they didn't check that. I understand that some people, whose door is set right, can get theirs open. We can't. This barely clears the TV set. Got the dog's bed out. That's one of the first things. He's putting out the Schwintek slide right now. I should have gotten on the other side of him, but you have to hold it for about 10 seconds. This is the finicky one. And it does not go out flush. We've had it work done, but you can see that it goes out further up here than it does down here. And so that's quite a problem. Let's see. They reset it, and it's a little bit better now, but you can see as you're going down that it goes out in a different angle. Okay, I'm allowed to put out the bedroom slide. This is our deepest slide. This is a 42-inch in depth slide. I should have turned on the light, but there's always that clunking. So we have to always check and make sure that that front driver's side jack or stabilizer is down before we, or sometimes it's the ton jack, I think, because this slide outweighs the most. But it goes out just perfectly. And that's how much room. If we had a king-size bed, we would be on top of the nightstand. Okay, so now you have seen all of the slides go out and know why we put them out in the order that we do. And the next thing I'll be working on is getting all this junk off the table. We probably won't unpack a lot of stuff, we just keep it in the baskets because we're only going to be here 3 nights and then we move into Albuquerque into our hooch stocking at my brother's. And he has a place where he keeps his big sports coach Class A diesel, and I think it's a 42-footer, so he said there's no problem with us fitting in his space on his land. So now the work begins in putting out what we need for the next 3 days, and then we do this all over again.